Hello everybody, sorry about the delay, first time stream and all that kind of stuff. Right, we're going to play some Sega Saturn. Anybody who doesn't know what Virtual On is, it is an arcade game from a little while back, but it's like a mech fighting game, so definitely my kind of thing. So yeah, it's definitely my kind of thing. Loads of giant robots shooting each other, crossed with a beat 'em up. Came out in the arcades, and it was kind of cool because it came out with like two control sticks to actually steer the mechs, so it kind of felt like you were inside of an actual robot when you played. And it got ported to the Sega Saturn pretty well actually, considering the Sega Saturn just did not have the power to run this. And they did a pretty good job getting it where it was. Vagrus, not only that isn't the Saturn like made in a really bizarre and complex way. Yeah, it was. Thing about the Saturn is they were scared about all the competition, because you got to remember back then that the Sega Saturn was Sega was like on top of the world, next only to Nintendo. And they had several other machines coming out at the same time, vying for their top spot. So when they heard that the PlayStation was focusing more on 3D graphics than 2D graphics, they put another graphics card processor into the machine and said, that called it a day. So anybody who's trying to program for the Sega Saturn had to make two graphics cards work in tandem for one another. So it was incredibly difficult to program for. But here's the intro, which I always love a bit of intro on games. Rest in peace, Sega. Oh, it's still there. It's still there. True Nemesis Prime, they should do a Transformers like this. Yes, they should. A Transformers beat 'em up would be awesome like this. So, all hail Bill losing his stream, Virginia. It had to happen eventually, didn't it? It had to happen eventually. I mean, look at this game! Look at it! Look at these machines, these robots! I love this game. This was one of the first Saturn games I actually ever bought, and I loved it. Vegas, I have to say this looks really impressive for the generation it came out on. It does, purely because it's an arena-based fighter. So when you see it playing, you kind of, like a lot of the fighting games on Saturn, they just had to focus on the actual immediate sprites and the character models themselves. So, but yeah, you used to play this on two control sticks. I'll be playing on a traditional Sega Saturn pad today. Real hardware, before anybody is concerned. Yes, it is real hardware. So yeah, I'll be having a good time with this one, and I haven't played it for ages, so if I die, don't go roasting me. Okay, so anybody who's ever tuned into one of my YouTube videos, Character Select is a show of mine where I go into a bit more depth about the game, the character I prefer in this game, some strategies about how to play the game, and try and give you some history about where the game came from. So I'll be playing as my favourite machine, Viper 2, which, as you can see down below, is that awesome looking robot right there. He is got very low defense, but incredibly high maneuverability. So I'll be dashing about all over the place, but if any opponent hits me once, I'm going to pretty much die. So watch out for that. Oh, by the way, yeah, games these days do not have character select screens like this anymore. Look at this! How awesome is this? Love it, love it. So there's Viper 2. He has Vulcan cannons, multi-way missiles, homing beams, and a wicked ass beam saber. Look at that for a character select screen, man. Yeah! Nemesis Prime, I will any day take on Optimus Prime with Viper 2 because he is that badass. So you can actually still get this on Xbox Live Arcade.
Get ready.
So yeah, basically it works on a 6-button control scheme. You can jump around, you can run, and whenever you press your buttons to fire, you'll immediately lock onto the character and do the damage. There's his beam sword, and it's just a fast-moving fighting game that I just love so much. Just take him down with my sword. And you kind of have to wait for things to charge. So all that buzzing is my guns basically cooling down and waiting to charge again. Yeah, I just shot him with my Vulcan cannon. So yeah, you can't just spam your shots immediately. You have to recharge and wait. So you have to constantly move and change weapons. So we'll move in for the kill. Oh, he's taken off. So yeah, on character select, I'll try and melee attack, and as you can see, Viper 2 just has no defense whatsoever. I'll try and bring up new games all the time, things you haven't heard of, things you may not see elsewhere, because you want to see Call of Duty and Fortnite and Fall Guys and all that kind of stuff. They're everywhere. So I'll try and do something different. Expand your horizons on what else is out there.
Get ready.
Let's see if I can kill him off. Oh, just missed. So the strategy with this game really is to use the environment around you. You really need to sort of pick your timings and wait for your opportunity. So there's a Vulcan cannon in your face, and I just really want to finish off with my beam saber. There we go. Yeah, because you've got so much maneuverability in running, a lot of people struggle with the camera because you don't always just immediately lock on to your opponent. But really, any time you jump or fire after running, you'll always focus on the opponent and be facing the right way. So, and it's not that hard. And you've also got your special move actually, which is that. So I don't know if any other characters have got that actually, but when you fire all 3 guns at the same time, nice little perfect for you. When you fire all 3 guns at the same time, you'll do a special move. So yeah. Yeah, Mistress Puff, my wife, has, if you are a keen follower of Pop Culture Fullscreen, you'll see that the video this morning that went up, videos every Saturday at 8 o'clock, to replace your Saturday morning cartoon fix. That's the goal here. She did a very good, wow, can't talk and fight at the same time, Bill. She had a monumentous win on Fall Guys in that video. Very funny, it's definitely worth checking out. I mean, it's just this game with the amount of explosions, what's going on, even the city and things, and what's happening in the backgrounds. The Saturn shouldn't move this quickly, but it does. So cut him off. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, using buildings, dodging out, taking cover. I can't take a hit, so I've got to make sure that when I hit him hard.
Round 2. Get ready.
Well, I'm not going to stand in his way because Dorcas is a very powerful robot. He's a lot slower than some of the other robots. But as you can see, he's got massive screen-filling projectiles, and if any one of those hits me, pretty devastating. That was a bad shot, Bill. Let's see if I can dodge up here and get. If looking for a melee attack, do not want to get hit by that. Ah, as you can see, ouch. Didn't quite get all of me though. And if, like, even the robots, when they take damage, they like lose pieces of their armor, and all sorts. I love it, love it. This game also has a split screen mode, which has no business being in this game, because like not only can it handle the graphics once, it can handle graphics twice. So.
Round 1. Get ready.
Ah, look at that damage, man. Okay, stop messing about, Bill. Ah, right, okay. So if Dorcas wasn't devastating, this machine definitely is more firepower, faster missiles.
Round 2. Get ready.
There we go, that's more like it. Come on! Yeah! Hopefully you can hear the awesome music on this game as well. I have gone on record several times, ouch, that changes everything. I've gone on record several times to say I'd much rather listen to video game music than I would. Ah, come on! Die, will ya? Yes. Woo! Yeah, as I was saying, I'd much rather listen to video game music than I would chart music, and this is definitely one of them with some awesome music to it.
Get ready.
Okay, thanks Vegas, I'll make sure I turn that up so you can hear the tunes of this game as soon as I'm not dying. Oh, that was not good. Just going to circle him, hopefully that he doesn't. Whoa! Not good, not good. Oh, okay. Well, that gives me a chance to turn music up. Look, awesome continue screen too. Fix my robot, please. So yeah, character select. I will, as you saw from the intro, if you were here at the beginning, there's a bunch of characters I love to play in different games. Stick with me every Saturday and I'll go through those characters one by one.
Get ready.
And just have a bit of fun, bit of chat, talk about how your week went, which I hope everyone's week went really well. Mine was good, except for when Beldor decided to beat me live after I smashed him earlier. It's obviously bearing a grudge. Right, I think I've got him this time though. Yeah. Showing me up. It's not on. Showing off. The way that Viper 2 works, as I said, you really can't stay in one place very long, unlike a lot of the other machines where you have the defense to do that. As you see, I hesitated there and took a rocket because I'm constantly moving and kind of inviting him to take the shot like that. Ooh. I can dodge around his attacks, make him miss, and as he's reloading, punish him, basically. So, Mistress Puff, so Billy, what's your favourite element of this game? Why do you find it so super fun? It's just really quick. Before 3D fighters became a big thing, and people found their own way to do it, not many of these are like in this kind of arena style, where you have full movement of the entire arena. It's not just straight from backwards and forwards. Oh, missed him with my super move, and he punished me. Yeah, you basically will go wherever you wish and do battle. There we go, double special. Yeah, you can do battle in the air, on the ground, running around in this 3D environment, and if it's not blatantly obvious, giant mechs beating the hell out of each other? Yes, please. Ow, ow. You know, the bits breaking off, the great music, the varied robots and characters. Awesome. Awesome game. And just not many people know about it. So it goes for a lot of things on the Sega Saturn, unfortunately. That robot there is actually really difficult if it gets going, because it just leaves like turrets everywhere to shoot at you. Do you never seen it? No, I don't really blame you. It was massive in Japan, big old tournament fighter in Japan. But over here, so, and I got a double S rank on that last time. So yeah, all those before were just VR virtual reality matches. Now you've actually go into the space to take on the big bad boss robots. So as you saw, I struggled before. So let's see how we did now.
Round 1. Get ready.
Let's pick up the pace. So this guy is deadly at medium range. Because of that bomb, if it hits me, I'll know about it. And he definitely just shrugs off a lot of my attacks. Except for that one. Ooh, straight into his blast there. Let's take him down with it. Yeah. Bit of Vulcan shots there to take him down.
Round 2.
For now, Bill, this is literally Gundam with anime, absolutely. And why haven't we got a new one, huh? Instead they're deciding to make Gundam games like Dynasty Warriors, which, you know, is okay, fair enough, but an actual fighting game like this, what would you rather? What do you think? One-on-one mech fights versus massive arena battles where you just spam the same buttons over and over again. Come on, pop your head round, that's it. Oh, not good. Where you going, where you going? Come on. Oh, we dodged it. Stay still. Yeah. Where is he? See, like I said, most people have real problems with the camera for things like that. They get behind you, but as soon as you jump, you lock onto your opponent, so it's not actually as bad. Come on, where are you going? Let's get in the cannon again. And like I say, it's just like it's. If you ever play Star Fox with those dogfights on versus mode, it's like that, but mech fighting. You have to wait for people to, you know, just run their patience and sort of let them make a mistake and come after you and then punish them. It's great.
Get ready.
Now some people might actually have seen this machine because Japan love to obviously advertise their females more than anything else. Stay still, will you? And this robot is actually the poster girl for the machine. It's on the front cover of a lot of the advertising and stuff. But she's got this cool little ability that when she's on half health, she'll go into like Super Saiyan mode and do double damage. So watch out for that. There we go. So she's now gone Super Saiyan. Whoa. Oh, bullets bounced off each other. Come on, girl. Where are you going? Whoa! Not today. Stay still. Let me shoot you. Okay, let's cut down the middle. God, she is just not playing game at the moment. Ah, there we go. Oh, with the homing missile. So that homing shot of Vipers will, it's best shot and fired when they're just landing from a jump or just as soon as they've fired a weapon because they're stunned. But it does this arc, so I can't shoot it from close range. So it's much better. Ow! It's much better to sort of fire from the other end of the battlefield. She is picking me out of the air. See if I can grab it now. No. Probably the only machine faster than Viper 2's in this game is her. Man, I tell you, I blasted through these characters earlier, and they are giving me a lot of trouble now. I'm not even here. Stay still. She's running past everything. Okay, there's some damage. Right. Oh! You see the curve on that homing heart beam thing. Nasty. Hardest difficulty? Yeah, sure.
Get ready.
Oh, I got that time. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Come on. Come on. Come to Viper. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no! Just missed. Good! Oh, look at the damage it does! All that speed, that no defense. There we go. So this is what I mean. You just sort of poke your head out, take some shots, or you can go for the big power moves, fly around the sky. There's just so many manoeuvrability options and on what you can do. And at first, it just seems like, well, there's not much to my disposal. Oh yeah, I think this is Dorcas, so I'm going to die.
Get ready.
Yeah, at first you think there's not much you can do, not many options. It's just press one button after the other. But really, it's got that Smash Brothers kind of feel to it. There's so much more to it once you get started, and so many different strategies of how to play. It is a really, really good fighting game. Okay, wait, what are you waiting for? I'll just take a shot. Stay there if you like. Whoa! So perfect capitalise, just dodge around those lasers and just poked my head out just in time to sort of hit him with every one of my missiles. If he hits me even once, it could be just a lights out, to be honest, because any one of those shots are devastating. And as you can see, every one of mine is just like tickling him. Whoa. Right, I'm going to cut across the buildings and take my pot shots. Yes! Speed versus defense. How does the multiplayer work on it? Yes, it's split screen down the middle. So vertical split screen. And I used to play this with my friend Dragan. Shout out to Dragan, who introduced me to the Saturn. God bless him as well, because that's one of the best things and nicest things anyone ever did for me. We played a couple of games of this. I wish we played more. But I think this is the learning curve of this game means that any two newcomers coming to the game will really enjoy it. But anybody who's played it a fair amount and got the buttons down, versus someone who's played for the first time, again, very similar to Smash Brothers. You will get wasted. And I never really found anybody who played this game a lot. So, who knows, if you ever see me in the cafe with 1 life left in Norwich, I don't know if John's got a copy of this game, but I can certainly bring mine. I'll be more than happy to give you a few games if you are about. Duck behind this building here. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Okay, shot. Yes. So when they get off the floor, they've got a few frames of invincibility before they can press a button, and it's very much kind of like a what do you do kind of situation. Do you jump? Do you run? Do you fire? Now here's the last boss. I'm going to have to hit this boss a lot to take this down.
Get ready.
Look at this thing. This thing will open up a cannon and a can of whoop-ass on me if I just stop for a second. So I just keep hitting it with everything I've got. Here comes a cannon. Oh no, there's the spread of shots. Come on. Whoa! Yeah. So I've hit this about 50 times. There's the cannon. It's going around that way, so I'm not going to go anywhere near it. Yeah, so I've hit this thing. Oh, damn! Hit this thing like 50 times and only taken half its life off. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good! Love that speed from Viper 2. So I've been meaning to do this video for a while. Oh, not going that way. But I kept putting it off and things kept getting in the way, but I thought, what better way to do it than my first live stream on 1 life left? I do like the ending on this as well, pretty cool. Charging up and shooting a shot into the Death Star kind of thing. Blowing up the space station. So yeah, that's Virtual On.
Virtual On operation system interruption. Player hit free.
What the hell was the story? Basically, it's very Star Wars. There's a giant space station with a laser that's going to destroy the Earth, I guess. And these scientists are making different robots to go to this space station and take them out. They run VR programs against each other to see who's more likely of a robot to defeat the others. Then they send the winner of that VR simulation to the Death Star space station to take on their robots, and in the end destroy the base. So that's the story. But it's a fighting game. You don't need that much of a story, to be honest. So, did it come before Star Wars? No. No, it didn't come before Star Wars. But everything rips off Star Wars, right? Does it not? I love the way Nemesis Prime is one of my good friends. I love the way that he feels that I'm old enough to find. Oh yeah, so Viper 2 didn't make it. He's quick, but he's not that quick. But mission complete, regardless. Yeah, I love that True Nemesis thinks that I'm old enough that anything that I like was the originator. No, certainly not. Robots don't die, true nemesis. They just get rebuilt. There's always plenty more Viper 2s. Vagrus, it's like Cosmic Carnage where the ending depends on how fast you beat the game. No, the ending is the same all the time. The Sega Saturn fighting games, they were really, really good. However, they were, compared to Tekken, the content was very small. They were basically arcade ports all the time. You were getting the arcade game in your home, so you'd be lucky if you got even a training mode to the game. So this was exactly a direct port from the arcade. It was all about the top score. Can you beat it in a faster time, kind of thing. That was the appeal. And again, if I had more people who had a Sega Saturn, that would have been all you needed. But there weren't that many people, so it's probably the reason I didn't play it as much as I wanted to. Anyway, okay, guys, again, thanks for tuning in. This is Bill signing off. Thank you for having this test stream with me. That was a lot of fun. I'd maybe like to play some more Virtual On in the future. And like I said, if you're in a cafe at any point you want to play some Virtual On, be up for that, no problem. So this is Bill, Pop Culture Pause Screen, and I'll catch you later. Laters.